What do you think this is? I think this is cocaine.
Maybe it's baking soda.
I think it's baking soda. Welcome everybody to another episode of Dear Neighborhood. I'm your host, Kirstie Moore, and today I have with us
Annalise.
Annalise is a talented artist from the Bronx, and what we'll be doing today is we're working with the NYRP Restoration Project and doing a cleanup. We'll be playing some basketball, just a bunch of stuff in the Bronx. I'm so excited. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Amazing. So what's your favorite part about living in the Bronx?
I mean, I love it. I feel like there's so many talented people here, and there's so much authenticity and rawness about it, like uptown in general. I'm originally from Middletown, New York, which is an hour outside the city, and I've been in Highbridge for 4 years, and before that I lived on the concourse in the Bronx for 3 years. Yeah, so it's just been I love it here.
Wow, you move around a lot.
Yeah.
How did you adapt to all the places? Because I feel like every place is different in New York.
Yeah, I mean, I'm born and raised in New York, so I feel like there's always, New York is just New York, but I don't know, I just think I'm just able to be, I just kind of mind my business and do my own thing, so I'm pretty chill anywhere, I feel, for the most part, yeah.
So do you gain a lot of inspiration from your music, from the Bronx?
I just feel everyday life I gain inspiration, there's inspiration everywhere. Yeah, New York in general is just everywhere you go you're going to see something new.
That's
especially
so
in the
true.
Bronx. So
yeah.
It's just I just take in whatever. I feel like it just gives me inspiration as a human being, and then whatever I portray in my music just comes out and flows. But I don't know if directly, but I think just subconsciously I take in stuff.
And just being in the city in general,
yeah.
There's so much to do here.
You never know. Every day is like a movie scene.
Yes.
I wish I had a camera all the time.
Right.
The things I experience is just crazy.
And you write all your music.
Yeah.
How does your writing process, what does that look like?
I guess I'm just usually by myself. I'm a loner, so I'll just be by myself, either home or in a studio, just on my notes app, and I'll listen to a beat, or I'll start on the piano or guitar.
Do you play the piano and the guitar?
Yeah, that's what I started with.
Oh wow. How long have you been playing the
So
piano and the guitar?
I started guitar when I was 10, so it's been 15, 16 years playing guitar. Piano I just picked up when I was 15, on my own after that, but that was my first love for real.
And you got started with music when you were 10?
Yeah.
What was the first song that you ever wrote?
It was actually about my grandmother. She was the first person to show me my guitar, a guitar, and then they ended up getting me one, and she passed away a couple months after that.
Oh wow.
So then I really told myself okay, I'm gonna take this serious and actually learn how to do it. And then I wrote my first song just about her passing away and my emotions. But I didn't think anything of it really until my mom would sit by my room and I guess she was listening for a while of me writing this music, and then one day she asked me what are you playing in your room? So I was just I showed her, and then she made me show the whole family, and everybody started crying.
Oh my gosh, I know that was definitely an emotional time.
Yeah.
It sparked a lot for your growth. And so you started at 10, and then what happened after 10? So that's a long time,
Yeah,
in
it's been a
this
long
industry.
time. Yeah. And I guess in the beginning it was just the love and experiencing making music. It wasn't until I was maybe 14 that I started to see the industry a little bit more. Because I started doing shows when I was 13, and then I did the Apollo Theater at 14.
Wow.
And that was my first real show with thousands of people there.
Thousands of people.
Yeah, it was
You're doing that at 14. I can't even imagine.
I was really nervous, but I ended up winning that night, so that boosted my confidence a lot. But
what was the name of the song that you wrote about your grandma?
In the Stars. I never dropped it or anything. I did a music video and I put it on YouTube, but I took that down.
So which one did you like the most, piano or guitar?
Definitely guitar.
Why?
Um, I think just because that's what I started with, and I don't know. I think it's like a cool canvas. Piano, I just kind of play around with. But now, like, I've kind of strayed away. I still love like instruments, but I definitely had to learn how to like write to beats. Because in the beginning, I was just a musician and I couldn't really like adapt. But then throughout the years, I had to learn how to adapt to kind of anything in any room.
Yeah.
And the industry is a lot of like just producers and beats and like, yeah, I don't know.
Does that feel like, would you rather it be the instrument the sounds, or would you rather, or you are just trying to get used to the more produced sounds?
I mean, now I can pretty much do anything because I've just like pushed myself and tested myself. But definitely in the beginning, it was hard for me to change. And like, I just wanted it to be like live kind of stuff and like singer, songwriter, music.
Double trouble, honestly.
Yeah, true.
So how did you get used to it?
I just ended up going sessions with a bunch of different producers, and whether it was like hip hop producers, like I've definitely worked with like a lot of hip hop producers. So obviously like the canvas of what you're writing to, you have to like kind of change your style or make it fit. So yeah, and I've also done like a bunch of writing camps and like I've wrote for other artists. So when you're in rooms like that, they'll put on any type of beat and you have to fit what the artist would usually make.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Who
just like
have
a
you
little
written
test.
for?
I haven't got the placements out yet, but I just did the camp like last year. So they take time to like get placed. Yeah.
I looked you up and I saw that you were on a song with like Joey Badass.
Yeah.
How did that come about? It was such a good song.
Thanks. I was really young with this guy Set Free, and he owns a compound, and I used to record out of the compound. It was like a studio there, and he asked me to get on that song. So.
That's really dope, honestly. Who else have you like worked with?
Well, that song was like Joey Badass and Jim Jones. I have a song with Dave East and Millies. I have a couple songs with Millies, and we actually just did a couple more for his project.
For which project?
His new project coming out. So I'm like, Millies is a rapper. Yeah, he's from Boston, and he's been blowing up. So it's been really cool to watch that journey.
So you know the game Marry, Smash, Kill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you the question: what would you like? I'm gonna give you 3 artists. Collab. Who would you want to collab with? Who would you want to go on tour with? Or who would you want to write a song with?
Okay.
And the people are Kehlani, Kendrick Lamar, and Beyonce.
Okay. I think I would collab with Kehlani, tour with Beyonce.
Tour with Beyonce. She's really killing it right now.
Yeah, she is. That would be sick. And write with Kendrick, but I'll take any way.
I love me some Kendrick. I love me some Kehlani. And before I die, I would love to see Beyonce tour. Like, those tickets were expensive, but yeah, I just couldn't.
I mean,
if the aliens came down.
I love this alien.
If the aliens came down and they asked us to give them our most talented artist, besides you, of course.
Oh, thanks.
Besides you, who would you give them? Like, which artist would you give them to savor?
To savor the world?
To save the world, yeah.
So it's just my favorite artist, pretty much.
I guess so.
Ooh,
or who do you
hard.
think is the best artist in the entire world that could
in the
save
entire
us?
world? Well, I wouldn't want to give away my favorite artist.
That's true, that's true.
But if I have to, I would say like either like Frank Ocean. He's like top 1 in my, like I love Frank Ocean so much. Or Lauryn Hill, like those are like my top artists for like, yeah. But I just wouldn't want to give them to
You wouldn't want to give them away. That makes sense, that makes sense. I should have said that too.
I just like I love lyrics. And I just feel like their lyrics have so much meaning behind them. Yeah.
I do love lyrics with meaning, which is why I loved your music. I love the vibe.
Thanks.
Speaking of vibes, you start every video with "You're now entering a vibe." How did that start?
So that's actually my videographer's tag, Steve, and we've like grown like really close, and like he does all my stuff now. So.
Okay.
And it just fit.
It does fit. It does.
But people have definitely like associated it with me now.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I think it just shows like our partnership and like creativity and stuff like that.
How long have you been working with him?
It's been like 4 or 5 years now. It's been a minute now, yeah.
What's a dream or goal that you just like never shared with anybody before?
I mean, I have like a ton of aspirations beyond music. I just want like music to be like my platform, so I can branch off. But I definitely want to like act. I would love to star in a movie, like be a lead role one day in like a Marvel movie or something.
That would be so cool.
I would love to do that.
What would be your superpower?
I don't really know. Like, I just think like, I don't know. I could just see it. I would love to do that. Maybe like teleportation.
Teleportation.
Or mind reading.
I would love to read people's minds.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I would really want. Because I just feel like people aren't always saying what they want to say. And if I could just see into their minds.
I feel like I low-key can do that.
Really?
I'm a weirdo, like at heart. I just like feel like sometimes I just know what, I'm very like in tune, so I just can like read body language. Obviously I don't know exactly, but.
Yeah. Can you give me an example where that helped you in a situation where you could like read the vibes of body language?
I think in everything, like friendships, like the industry for sure. Just knowing like how to read people and maneuver is helpful in life. But sometimes it can kind of hurt me too, because I end like overthink.
Oh, I am
things.
an overthinker as well. As I get older, I'm kind of understanding vibes. You know that pit in the stomach, the pit of your stomach where you like get this feeling. You're like,
for sure.
I shouldn't be hanging out with this person.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna do me dirty. Something.
Yeah,
Now
you can always kind of tell like before it happens.
Yeah.
Even if you're in denial, because I've definitely been in denial before.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I get older, I'm definitely trying to like learn how to cut those things off and like trust myself more.
Yeah, I need to learn how to trust myself more.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Chris, for like having us be a part of this amazing project. How long have you been with the New York Restoration Project?
Of course, 8 years in total. I did 2 years building and maintaining gardens out in the Bronx, and I've been out in the forest for about 6 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you say out in the forest, what does that mean?
So we're doing all the forestry work here. We manage 53 acres here in Highbridge in northern Manhattan, so a pretty large amount. We do everything from picking up trash, which we're doing today, to just basic maintenance work, to landscaping, to tree pruning, tree plantings, big time weeding projects, erosion control. So a little bit of everything when it comes to forestry work.
So what inspires you to do work like this?
I think just, as a nature lover, you'd like to kind of just help out Mother Nature here. Seeing your work really come to fruition every year. So, every day we're out here, you get to see the difference, whether it's picking up trash or you're weeding out here or you're planting trees. You see all that work every day. So it's really inspiring, and I'd like to be out here working with my hands.
And thank you so much for all the work that you do and your team.
Of course, yeah.
It's really inspiring, and I hope I can continue. I hope we can continue to do more cleanups with you guys.
Yeah, of course. As you can see, we have tons and tons of work out here.
Yeah, so much work to do.
We don't have a ton of people on staff here, so our volunteers, we really rely on them, especially the community-based volunteers. So it's so nice to have so many people out here helping out. So it makes a big difference.
What's the mission of the New York Restoration Project?
We want every New Yorker to have access to green space. We want that green space to be, clean and as healthy as possible. We want it to be accessible to everybody. So typically, we go after low-income areas and try to help fix them up, because there's typically not enough resources within the city to do so. So we try to come in. We want, everyone in these neighborhoods to be able to come out here and access these areas for free, and and just have the access to them.
Really important work that you guys are doing. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and there's like a piece of trash right here that I kept looking at. I don't even know I can get it, but can't get it. I have to take it up with my hands. But thank you so much. And I guess we'll get back to work.
Yeah, we can get back into the
Get
forest.
back in it, yeah. What do you think this is? I think this is cocaine.
Maybe it's baking soda.
I think it's baking soda.
It definitely does look like
and I just picked up a little baggie there. I think it's cocaine. You want
I
to
don't
test
think
it? I'm kidding,
that's
I'm
all
kidding.
you. That's all
Don't do drugs. And then look, I think this was like a chase because it drags all the way up to here, and I think someone got rid of it. Either they were being chased by somebody, or they're getting rid of or they're stopping their addiction to cocaine. I don't know.
I hope so.
But this whole trail makes me think something bad
It is a
happened.
trail, unless it's just, I don't know what else it would be.
Wait, who had the, you guys use the camera?
You see, but where are they running from?
I don't
Because I'm
know.
like,
And then this little bag here. Okay, this is a little bit more.
I don't think,
I was trying
I
to
don't
see
know
if
what
this is
that
like another
is.
clue.
Detective Kirstie.
Yes, I'm on my detective-ish right now. Oh, another baggie.
Okay.
This is crazy. Ooh, there's a chair
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
another one right here.
Ooh, maybe there's
Oh, that's actually really fire. It like this would be besides all the needles. This would be a dope like shoot.
Yeah,
like
this
a
would
little
be.
like set right here.
Next music video?
Yeah.
With all the needles
no,
in
that'd be- no, we gotta actually clean it. But this is dope.
I think Lindsey
This would be fire for a photo shoot.
What is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Essential oils,
Sam's alcohol.
exotics.
What? Oh, it's alcohol free. Why is this even here?
It kind of looks like pee.
Oh my
And,
gosh, I hope it's not. That's disgusting.
There is actually a lot of needles though.
There are so
I
many
feel.
needles. I hope
I actually really feel like bad
Yeah.
because people probably just sit there and.
Sit right here. Yeah. Yeah.
This is definitely where drug.
This
drug
is the
addicts
spot,
come.
yeah.
This is.
So it had to be cocaine?
It definitely was.
It
I think
definitely
so.
was.
Now I'm convinced. We got to be careful where we're walking.
Yeah.
Too.
Speaking of music videos, how do you come up with your music video ideas or the stories to your music videos? Because they're always so well made.
Thanks. I usually just like I have a crazy mind, so it will be like things like where I'll pass things and I'm just like I literally would be like, oh, this would be dope, and then I'll set up a day to go either back and then we just make anything work because everything's pretty much DIY. So just make use of the world, honestly.
What's been your favorite music video?
I think maybe Deep Down is where I was playing piano in the river, actually the Bronx River. And we lugged the piano. Like that day was crazy. I rented out like a truck, I forget like whatever it's called.
The U-Haul?
Yeah, the U-Haul.
Shout out to U-Haul.
Shout out
sponsor
to
us.
U-Haul. And I almost crashed the U-Haul too, which was crazy because I was in a rush. And I gotten like a piano off Craigslist. And it was like a house that was only being opened by like the realtor for like an hour and I was running late. So I almost didn't get the piano. Everything was like, and I was with my makeup artist. It was like a whole thing. And me and her, we had to like lug this really heavy grand piano outside the house.
Oh, by any means
by
necessary.
ourselves. Yeah. And we had, like I had some of my friends helping to move, but they went to like the wrong address. So everything was just a mess. And then we all got to the Bronx River and lugged this piano like literally in the water.
Iconic.
It was like stuff like this. Like we had to go through like something like this just to get to the river too. So like that whole trip was crazy. And then after we shot it, I actually started going like like kind of viral on TikTok, and there was like they were putting out like letters, like neighborhood things on apps and stuff about me, like who's the girl playing the piano in the Bronx River, and everybody like was really mad at me for putting a piano in the river.
Why? But you took it out.
But I took it out, yeah.
People just want to be mad just to be mad.
Yeah. But I think that was like the hardest one to accomplish, so.
But it worked out. And
Yeah.
It looked amazing.
I always feel like good after accomplishing something that's like, this is almost literally impossible.
Yeah.
But
And that sounds honestly like an impossible task.
yeah, it really was.
Everything was against you.
Yeah, it
Odds
was.
stacked. But you did it.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
just finished our cleanup. We changed our clothes, no longer hot and sweaty.
Yeah, a little bit hot though.
We picked up so much. Yeah, I'm a little hot. We picked up so much trash.
Yeah.
I'm like actually proud of us.
Yeah. It's crazy how much trash is actually outside.
Yeah, but I feel good. We did good today, and now we get to have some more fun. You play basketball, I heard.
Yeah, since I was 7.
Oh, since you were 7?
Yeah.
And why are we at this court? Like, do you?
And this is Yankee Stadium courts. I always come here. So
Yeah, look at the nice Yankee Stadium in the back.
it's beautiful.
This is my first time, like in the second time in the Bronx, and I've been to the Bronx too, but I've never walked past the Yankee Stadium, let alone playing basketball. So this is an interesting side quest.
Yeah, I love it.
So I'm gonna be asking you like rapid fire questions, random questions.
Okay.
While you just like shoot some hoops, we'll see your skills, see how good you are.
Kinda warm.
Writing music or performing? Ooh, so close.
Both?
Both? Why both?
Because, I don't know. I love writing. I'll say writing first.
Okay.
But I do love performing at the same time. One
Oh,
hand,
that was so close. What was your last Google search?
I literally don't know. Probably something random. Or like some sort of inspiration, like hairstyles or something like that.
Yeah, I did see you were looking for a new hairstyle,
Yeah.
right? What hair colors have you done so far?
Pink, blue, orange,
Oh wow, you've done
everything,
it all.
gray.
Who's your celebrity crush right now?
I don't have a celebrity crush.
No?
No.
I'll tell you mine. Love me some Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow?
Yeah. Favorite childhood memory? Ooh, okay.
Finally. Favorite childhood?
Memory.
Skateboarding and playing basketball with like my cousin and my dad, because
Aw.
we'd always just be together making movies and stuff like that.
What music are you dropping soon?
I have a single coming out called Charity Case, and a project called Love Languages. And I haven't announced it yet, but it's all done. It's just sitting in my computer right now.
Oh gosh. Please drop it for us.
Yeah, it's super
Help the
soon.
people out.
I need to.
So what is the name inspiration for Charity Case and then Love Languages?
Yeah, Charity Case is just like a line. It's telling like a guy like, I don't need a favor. It's pretty much like, I don't know, it's just a line. So I was like, let me actually use that as a title. And then Love Languages, it's a 10-song body of work, and it's just about like learning my love language as I get older, and the things that like affect how you love and then what love you accept, which I've like learned in the past 2 years is really like about your childhood. And there's so many things that like affect how you love that I feel like people don't actually really think about it. But
I feel that.
yeah, I've been like self-reflecting and learning myself more.
What is your love language?
I still don't know like what mine is all the way. I know what I like. I know how I like to love, but still just like what you didn't have as a kid or whatever like will come up.
That
and
definitely.
it keeps coming up.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, let me figure out what I actually like.
Yeah. How do you like to give love?
I just care a lot about people, but sometimes too much. So
Ooh, yeah.
I'm just trying to find somebody that like reciprocates that.
Yeah.
You know?
So my favorite part of Dear Neighborhood is having the artists, our guests, read their love letter to the city, and I'm really excited to hear your love letter. You want to read it for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it off my phone.
Okay.
That's okay. Dear neighborhood, thank you for all the trials and tribulations. Being born and raised in New York is a blessing. Since birth, I was destined to be me, a one of one. New York has shaped me, especially the city, making the hard choices as a young adult on my own and living with the consequences and results that shape my future. Uptown has had my heart, where I've gotten to join a community of creatives and beautiful individuals that all have so much passion. By any means necessary is a common theme in people and places I've gotten to experience. The talent's so raw and natural, the obstacles so real, and the fire burning within. Inspiration surrounds us, especially in the Bronx. I've been making music since I was 10 years old, but especially within the last 7 to 10 years, building with people that share the same love and home is beautiful. Community is important to find your tribe and uplift each other in a world that likes to tear each other down. I love my circle of friends and family, and getting to see each other when is beautiful. God is in the neighborhood. It all starts with ourselves at the end of the day and our environment. That's why it's important to take care of our home and the community we live in every day. The more positive we put out, the more positive we get. With love, A.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
being on this episode of Dear Neighborhood. You're now part of the Dear Neighborhood family.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it.
Where can people find you?
You can find me anywhere at Annalise Azadian. I'm dropping new music, so stay tuned.
And you can find us on every platform, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Follow us, subscribe. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button.
For sure.
This is the end of Dear Neighborhood. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank
Bye.
you.